Hi everybody and welcome back to my channel. It's me, Paper Izzy. Today I'm going to be reviewing Beetlejuice 2 or Beetlejuice. As you can see, I kind of am filming around the theater where I went because they really went all out for this thing. Like, it's pretty impressive actually. And then we went to Walmart and we got snacks after. I got some like peanut butter and jelly ice cream, which I have not tried yet. I don't know, but I did have some of the Prosciutto earlier. But anyways, let's talk about the movie, shall we? Beetlejuice. Oh my god. It took like what? Like almost 40 years for them to make a sequel, which is insane. Here's a little thingy that I got at Crumble Cookie. Just a little topper, but it's cute. And there's my cat Patches. So yeah, like 40 years to make a sequel, like 35 or something. It's insane. Um, my mom always told me that my first words were Beetlejuice, which I don't believe, but you know what? I'm gonna go with that story because it's a good one. R.I.P. Mom, you would have loved Beetlejuice. It was actually like a really fun movie. I was a little skeptical. I mean, I was excited, but you never know, especially with like a sequel so far after. I went to go see it with my best friend, and it was so exciting. It really lived up to the hype, I think. There were a few things in it where I can see where it was kind of like they really were putting it in just because they were making a sequel and they had to figure out how to make it work. Alright, so I'm going to talk about spoilers in this video. So if you're that worried about spoilers, click away now or mute it and just watch the art. But I am going to probably talk about spoilers. So there you go, spoiler warning. With the guy who played the dad, I can't remember what his name is. It's fine, he's a sex offender, so we don't care what his name is. But he played Charles Dietz in the first one, and like his character was kind of in this one, but obviously he wasn't. I do like how they put him in the movie. They do have Charles Dietz in it in like different interesting ways. I'm not going to give away all of it. I'm not really trying to make this a super spoiler heavy review, but I do want to talk about the film that I viewed. But I like the ways they fit him in and the interesting ways they did it. I also really like the effects. There's only like one time, like at the end, where there's like a wedding cake where the effects were kind of funky. But I think that was like probably most of the CGI they used was there. Like for everything else, it was very stop motion, which is great. I think it was very on brand for Tim Burton. There are definitely some questionable parts in the movie. I know there's like a Soul Train scene, and I think that was supposed to be his response to not having any, people of color in his films. And that was just sort of his like, haha, look, I'm doing it. So I don't know, it feels a little tone deaf, but I'd say that's probably the worst part of it. But I really like the movie. There's a lot of twists. Like I said, I'm not going to give it all away. I just want to talk about it because, duh, I have to. Like, Beetlejuice is a great movie. Like, even if it wasn't my first word, like, that is a movie that I grew up on, and I love it. It's great. I don't know if it's really appropriate for a small child, but, whatever. My mother was never one to really care about what we watched, which is why we watched Scream when I was very young. I say we, me and my brother. But yeah, Beetlejuice was really good. I love, like, the name of it is really cute. And now they have to do a third one, Beetlejuice, which is a mouthful, but, I mean, they gotta do it now. I mean, they've already started it. I was a little worried, because I saw comments talking about, like, how Lydia didn't seem like she had much of, like, character growth from the first one. Like, no one her age would still be, dressing like that. But, I mean, I like that they kept, like, her character intact, and they kind of made it work with, like, having her as, like, the host of a TV show. And, I mean, her stepmother is Delia. You really think that she's not going to be a little bit theatrical, which Delia is probably the best part of the movie. I loved her in the first one, Catherine O'Hara. I loved the line, I will go insane and I will take you with me, and that is totally me. I got my husband to watch the first Beetlejuice earlier in the week, which he'd never seen before, which is like insane. I blame the parents. But it's a great movie. Like I said, there's some twists and some turns. Monica Bellucci's character, holy shit, she is so hot. Like, that is amazing. I cannot believe it. I feel like she may be underutilized. I would have loved to see more like action with her and Beetlejuice, but it was a nice little subplot. Like I said, the effects, I like the effects. Like, they were a little cheesy, a little goofy, but like, it's camp, like, it's fun. It's just a fun movie. And I really enjoyed it. I would say definitely go see it. Like, it was not a waste of money. It was great. I really want to go see it again, honestly. Yeah, it was a really fun movie. I'm trying to think of any important details that I like missed about it, but I don't think I did. So it's really good film, and if you want to go see it, I highly recommend it. I really don't know what else to say other than that. I'm not really that much of a movie reviewer, but I felt like it was fun. Like, it's really just like what I wanted to do for this week's video, and here we are. So since we've talked about Beetlejuice, let me get into the drawing some. I wanted to draw me and my mom sort of like in the Beetlejuice universe. So it's like me and then like me with her like ghost, I guess. Which is why like her skin color is like greenish gray. But I think she would appreciate the little nod to that and Beetlejuice and just like putting us in that world. I did give myself hair here. I am bald, but I wanted to give myself hair, so I did it. I really like drawing myself with hair. I don't need an excuse. I'm the artist. I want to do it, okay? I want to do it. Kind of gave myself a different outfit than I usually do. You know, I was just having a little bit of fun. And, you know, it's really sweet. I think this is the first picture I've drawn of, like, me and my mom together since she passed. No, it hasn't. That's a complete lie. Forgive me for lying to all of you. But it's definitely, like, an interesting picture that I've drawn of the both of us, and I really like it, and I hope if she's somewhere in the ether that she, you know, can see it, and I hope she's getting a good chuckle out of it, a good chortle. But like I said, it was a fun drawing. You know, it's nothing like new or exciting. It's me drawing me and my mom, and she's just kind of like dead in it. I don't know. I don't know. I feel like honestly seeing Beetlejuice kind of healed me like the tiniest bit. If there was one thing that you could get from the movie, I think the main message is, you know, and Lydia kind of says it at the end, you can't dwell on the dead and death, you know, you have to live your life. And I think that's, you know, a good thing to take out of it. And I think it's very much up the alley of everything I've been going through in my own personal life. And I really, like I said, I really like the movie. I already have like a personal connection to it with that and with my mom and everything. And I just felt like drawing me and my mom and like in the Beetlejuice universe, the Beetlegoose universe, if you will. I also used some really cute washi tape that I got from, it was like a local store. I love like the designs on it, but I used that to like make the little stripies, and I was gonna use black, but like all my black markers are like dying, so I just used the dark purple, and I think that was just fine. And I think that's about it. I don't know if I've missed anything. I have no idea. Izzy, you're gonna have a hell of a time editing this. It is currently like 1:25, so I guess I'll wrap this up. And if you've seen Beetlejuice, comment down below and let me know what you thought of it, if you're gonna go see it, all that kind of stuff, and let me know what you think of the drawing. I think it turned out really nice. You know, it's cute, it's real, it's emotional, and it's Beetlejuice related. And yeah, so if you haven't seen the movie, I definitely encourage you to go see it. Like I said, this was not like the best film review in the history of film reviews, but I did it. And if you liked it, let me know. And do all those other things that, you know, whatever. And here are some of the beauty shots. And this is Paper Izzy signing off. Adios, amigos.